Hey, Matt. Hey, Ann. Hey, Debbie. You got you some candles, Debbie? I came on 2 days in a row. Can y'all believe it? I'm trying to get my voice all the way back. It's going good, Matt. I'm ready for it to be Friday. I ain't gonna lie. You burning it now, Debbie? Here's the one I still have that I haven't finished, but I need to get me one of them grill lighters because after it burns down so far, a regular lighter don't even really work. Like I might can still burn this one. Let's see. It's like hard to get to it. Yeah, I got to get me like a grill lighter so I can put it down in there. So tell me that we belong together. My daughter has a work trip tomorrow. I have to take her though. Is it far away, Ann? Hang from your... Oh, your battery died yesterday? I bought a long lighter at the dollar store. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I need to get me one. I need to put it on my notes app so I'll remember to get it, like put it on my list. Because I never remember it, because I only need it when I'm ready to light it, and then I remember it. Better when I'm older, I'll be... You're gonna beach a... I don't understand. Oh, you're gonna go to the beach. Record beach videos, okay. I want to go to the beach. Oh, you was in the playback crowd, Matt. That's okay. I respect it. Thank you for watching. I haven't been on my lives in so long that, like, I think in my mind that everybody probably unsubscribed. That's probably me just overthinking. It's close to SpaceX. Emily wants to go there so bad. And NASA. Yep, and gonna be doing her beach content. I be coming on here with y'all with my pajamas. Y'all know I feel at home when I'm willing to do that because that's what I wear anytime I'm not in public or at work. I'm glad, Matt. He said he is subbed for life. I still sound a little bit like I have a raspy cigarette man voice, but it's good enough that I can get on here. She said no bikini. I don't ever wear a bikini. Well, I guess it's kind of a bikini, like the shorts bottom, you know. Yeah, I think it started out from the pollen, Matt. That's basically all it was. Well, thank you. Hey, Actions, how's your moving going? And I'll be better when I'm older. You made it, so that's good, see? Now you just got to take it one day at a time. Have you found you some work to do there, like a job? Hey, Margaret, happy Thursday. I'll be the greatest fan of your love. I feel like I made a huge mistake. That's just because you're outside of your comfort zone right now. It hasn't been enough time that has went by for you to know for sure, you know? Hey, Alex. How you doing? And I think I know this person's screen name that just donated on Cash App. Yeah, there she is. Hey, Nisi, thank you, baby. I wanted to make sure that you popped your name up before I said anything for sure, but... So you just want to know if something new is coming in, Nisi, or do you want to know about a specific person in love? I'm good, Alex. I hope you're doing good, baby. To hold on to my dreams, even when my hope is gone. Thank you, Anne. I want to know if someone new is coming. Okay. All right, let's see. We'll use Trusty Dusty Rider-Waite. 6 shuffles for Nisi. Oh my gosh, Ann. They said the guys come here so I can call them baby. Hell, I probably call the women that too. I don't even think about it when I say that. It just comes out. All right, is somebody new coming in for Nisi? Hey, Simplify. Is somebody new coming in for Nisi? And we're also going to get you an advice thing, Nisi. I don't know why, but I think it's a good idea. We're going to use this deck about what you need to work on in your energy. Like, not that there's anything wrong with your energy, but how can it improve your timeline? So that's going to be separate. Just so I won't forget, I'm going to set it right here. Hey, Michelle. I reckon that's what it is, Alex. I don't mean nothing if I call you baby. He said it's so enduring. Hey, Tyler K. All right, let's see for Nisi. Endearing. That means like comforting, kind of, maybe. All right. What's coming in for Nisi? Hey, LJ. Long time no see. Carol. Every day I'm shuffling. That's right. Ooh, strength card. You know, this card used to... Me and this card, we have a long history. When I first started learning tarot, I did it because I wanted to know about my own life and my own situation. Nothing against y'all, but I never learned it to do readings for y'all. I was like infatuated with like trying to improve my life because it was so bad at the time that I was like obsessed with readings, and then I accidentally learned it. And I would pull cards for myself, and this would come up. And it kept showing up in multiple readings in a week's time. It just, the strength card, the strength card. So when I see this card as a reader, everybody may not look at it this way, but there could be something, and since we're asking about love, that you almost feel frustration around it. Because what you're seeing in your 3D world is not producing what you internally desire. It's not matching up. And it feels like a frustration because you don't know what to do to get it to move or change, to get some flow going in that area of your life. You feel almost like it's stuck. It's kind of like thick mud and it just won't move. Now, that may not be you, Nisi, but that's how I felt when this card came out. So it's almost like you need to know that this too shall pass. It's almost like a spiritual, not a test, that everybody overuses that word, but like endurance, spiritual endurance. It's developing you as a soul by going through whatever you're going through with your love life or with relationships with other people in general, because the strength card is here and there is an angel in the card. So you're definitely being like guided and directed by spirit, which we always are, but I'm saying like definitely right now. So if you have inner gut feelings or knowings about something, just know that it's right. Trust yourself. If a new person shows up and your gut says don't deal with them, it's right. Trust yourself. If a new person shows up and for some reason you feel like you should trust them even though your friend said don't trust them, you're right. Trust yourself. Go off of what you feel internally. Because spirit is almost like protecting you or guiding you and helping your vibration to purify. Look at the angel with this white gown, okay? It's about a purity kind of thing going on. Thank you, Jay. I'll get you in a minute, baby. I'm doing Nisi right now, but... All right, what new is coming towards Nisi in love? Six of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Judgment reversed. Four of Swords reversed. Ten of Cups underneath that. Ace of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords. They fell out. Hold on. I just want to get two more and then one at the bottom. Four of Wands reversed. 10 of Wands reversed. And one more. I already know this is feeling like somebody you already know who they are. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords is the underlying energy. So I feel like the next thing that's going to at least try to make its way into your reality is something from your past. It's something that you've already tried to at least attempt to make work before. Because the Six of Cups is here with the Eight of Pentacles at the top. But whatever it was, it didn't go the way it should have went. Like it didn't get to its best possible outcome with the Judgment reversed. The Four of Swords reversed, I feel like this person will come towards you, make some sort of attempt to come towards you. But the thing is, I don't think that they have really changed who they are vibrationally. So this is a person that you would see the potential of who they could be, but they never live up to their potential. So the Ace of Pentacles is reversed. There's potential in this person and in the compatibility with you and this person, but they don't live up to that. As far as something new coming in, 10 of Cups, I feel like this is something that, yes, it could come in this year, but you're going to have to completely slam the door when you're tested with past connections first. Because you got to be Four of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed. Slam the door shut. Even if you physically told people from the past, no, I'm good, this may pop up again. And you may feel like you don't know what to do. Should you just give it another shot? The answer is no. Because, see, the bottom of the deck has the Seven of Swords. Where did it go? Shit. There it is. I was going to say, where did it go? The Seven of Swords is on the bottom. The underlying energy here with whoever this person is, someone that you may like try to get stuck in your mind about, should you give them one more shot? If whoever comes to your mind or whoever shows up in your reality next that's from your past, that's who this is talking about. But if you want to get someone who's for your highest good, 10 of Cups, King of Swords, I feel like you're going to have to turn someone down here that's already, you know, of them. So if no new people come in and someone from your past shows up, don't settle. That's the advice. Just don't settle for that, because whoever this is hasn't really changed. I'm not saying they're a terrible person. I'm just saying they're not for your best good. They're not life partner material for you. They're the Seven of Swords. They're from a past cycle. But you got the 10 of Cups and you got the 10 of Pentacles here. So it's like for this to, it's almost like you got to make room in your closet, even if you're not with them anymore, energetically. They're probably going to show up again. You're going to have to internally, energetically, lovingly be grateful for whatever they taught you, Six of Cups, how they helped you evolve, Strength card, and let them go on about their way. Cut them out. Be very logical about it. And then I feel like a new person could show up. But it's going to take that unfolding and happening first. I don't feel like they're going to show up quickly or like next week or in the next 3 weeks or nothing like that. I feel like the one that'll show up next will be someone from your past. And you're just going to have to, it's so hard to do this, but lovingly be grateful for whatever they taught you while they were in this Seven of Swords energy. What did they teach you about yourself? How did they help you grow and evolve, right? That's the key. And then, as you're doing your own thing with your head down, Eight of Pentacles, working on you and in your life, that's when you can have the option for 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. But it just seems like there's something in between that, like a past thing that's going to try to rear its head, and you're going to have to take the spiritually sound path of cutting them back out, you know. Thank you, but no thank you kind of energy. And try not to do it with remorse or bitterness or anything like that, because it puts you on a better timeline in general when you're grateful. Even if they were shitty to you, being grateful for the person, that just brings you more grateful things to be grateful for. It puts you on a better timeline. So just remember, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. Six of Cups. So yeah, I would say someone new could come in that could be a life partner within now to the next year. But there's a person that's going to show up first that you've already dealt with. And if you say, Marley, I don't have anybody that's coming like I dealt with, well, then it's going to be a new person that's bringing in the same energy as a past connection you dealt with, and you have to make a different decision to show you've learned that lesson. Cutting them out whenever they don't match what's for your best good. So either way is still something that's a past cycle, closing out a past cycle. But it's very rewarding when you close out a past cycle, so that's actually something to look forward to. And it's a lot of 10, so like a whole new cycle with new people, with new frequencies on a whole new timeline. You just got to kind of like nip it in the bud, the stuff that's still left on this past timeline. Even if it's a new person, they got the same sort of energy as someone that you've dealt with before. All right, let me give you an oracle card, Nisi. Let's see if a number or a picture or a word comes out that makes sense to you. I done missed all the stuff y'all said. Okay. All right, you got acceptance, the number 4. And then you got realization, the number 3. And on the bottom, you got sovereignty, the number 41, which is breaking down to a 5. So you got 3, 4, and 41 breaking down to a 5, which is about growth and evolution. And don't you want the man that you can attract in this sort of energy, sovereignty? So if you do, then you have to transmute whatever that past stuff is. Make sure you don't give in to something that you deserve better than. Even if you have to stand on your own for a minute, something for your best good will come along then, because you're preparing for it energetically, you know. So I hope that made sense, Nisi. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Anne. All right, let me find the super chat person. Kick It with Jay. Are you still in here? You very welcome, Nisi. Thank you, baby. Is D going to apologize for how he has been acting? So, Kick It with Jay. Let me know if you still here. And I didn't give Nisi no advice cards. Let me do that real quick with this little one. This little deck. That's why I put it to the side so I wouldn't forget. Let's give Nisi some advice cards for her energy. I live in such a small place. I don't have neither one of them, Alex. 9 of Cups reversed. Death reversed. High Priestess in the upright. Page of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands in the upright. Definitely about looking forward to new things that's unlike anything you've ever had before. 3 of Wands, right? Don't go back to past things. It's already telling you that. And using your intuition. I remember earlier I said, if your internal guidance tells you a certain thing, go for that. Listen to it. Even if people around you are telling you differently, Spirit is saying your intuition is on point. You already know the answer. You don't need to worry about what your friend thinks or your cousin thinks. You actually already know internally. So trust your gut when it comes to people outside of you, like love or anything. And just know that the person for your highest and best good is someone looking forward. It's not a past person. And also know someone that's emotionally codependent, they still may try to come back around, is someone that you already know before. Death reversed, 9 of Cups reversed. But just learn your lesson, Page of Swords reversed. Listen to your intuition with the High Priestess and look forward, 3 of Wands. So there you go, baby. All right, Jay, I didn't do your question yet, so I'm doing it now. They are fast food places usually in the South. I might have some. They might be some like maybe an hour from here. All right, Jay. Is D going to apologize for how he has been acting? Here, we'll use the big deck. Is D going to apologize for how he's been acting? I'll start talking about food. I'm going to get hungry. Is D going to apologize for how he's been acting? Temperance in the upright. Devil reversed, King of Wands. Yes. Yes. I feel like as long as you don't try to push the issue or manipulate him into doing it, Devil reversed, as long as you don't try to manipulate it and let him come to that realization on his own about needing to apologize. Temperance, that's you having patience and letting it work itself out. The King of Wands in the upright, I feel like he will. So he's going to figure out he was an asshole. You got him blocked. Well, that's okay. If he wants to apologize, he can figure out how, I guess. But the Temperance card says don't take any action on your end. Let him do it, you know. But I feel like he will. I need to go back and read everything y'all saying in here. I be missing all the fun. I'm going to look and see if I can see a Bojangles near me. I'm going to type it on Google and see. Bojangles near me. Hey, Maddie. How are you, baby? Bojangles near me. There is one about an hour from here, Alex. Yeah, about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. They have a cookout in Mississippi. I'm in Louisiana. They got chicken and biscuits at this Bojangles is what it says. Famous chicken and biscuit locations. You got a Bojangles 15 minutes away. And Jay, I'm going to answer your question because I don't mind answering anything. But no one has the power to send anything into your reality but you. Nobody can send energy and affect your life unless you allow it. You're in Georgia, Maddie? Emmy, is this your Maddie? In my life?
I don't know.
I don't know either, so that's why I don't want to ask. All right, is Mike sending negative energy to my love life? Let's see. Jay. Hey, that's drivable, Alex. That's worth going to get some food for. 43 minutes. Is Mike sending negative energy to Jay's love life? We know a Maddie, so that's why we was asking. Oh, you don't think you know Emmy? Okay. Yeah, this one knows Emmy real good, so. All right, is Mike sending negative energy towards Jay's love life? Yeah, that's a cute name. I like that name. Strength card. That's the card of the night, I guess. Everybody's going to get that in the first position. Justice. Page of Swords. I don't honestly see negative energy, if you want me to be honest. Maybe like they're curious about what you're doing in your love life with the Page of Swords. They're kind of like, it could manifest as them being like nosy or wanting to know what's going on with you in your love life. Wondering if what you got going on is balanced. Like, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. You know that song. But it don't look negative, like they have negative intentions. But it does look nosy and wanting to know what's going on with you. What you got going on, who you with, how long is that going to last? I don't know if they're interested in you or if it's just because they straight nosy. I don't know. But it's like they're invested in what's going on in your love life. They want to know. This is the little detective of the tarot, the Page of Swords, right? So, yeah. And then the Justice card with the Strength. Like, the reason why I said maybe they could be interested in you is because this can be like holding back till the right time comes around. So that's why they want to know. So they may be interested in you in some way. But I don't see like anger or bitterness coming from them towards you, really. I don't see any kind of like hateful energy. They usually hurt their own feelings asking and being nosy. See, Anne knows. Exactly. Okay, Tyler, I'm going to cut you off on reading everybody in the chat unless they've specifically asked you, okay? No, I mean, like, she up here telling Matt he irresponsible. And Matt said he agreed. Okay, that's good then. If he asked you to, I'm good. Okay. Jesus. I'm irresponsible, but don't call me out. Just keep me out of it. You know what my worst thing is? Freaking procrastination. And the thing I'll procrastinate, like it might take me 12 minutes to do the thing, and I might procrastinate it for a month. Okay, that's good. I just making sure she wasn't picking on you. The mama in me had to ask. It wasn't your Maddie, Emmy.
I know, friend.
Okay, I didn't know if you was in there when she said it. She tired of me. She said, I know, friend. You be procrastinating too, Ann? I wonder what makes us do that whenever it's something that don't take but 10 minutes to do. All right, Matt say he wants a general. A gentral. Do y'all remember them girls on, I think they were on YouTube. Hannah and Kaylee was their name. And they used to do these videos where they would get stuff from the Dollar General, and it was so funny, and they called it the Dollar Gentral. I used to laugh so hard about them damn videos. Yes, we on free questions, Michelle. I'm doing a general for Matt. I think it's something in our brain that makes us procrastinate, because whatever the thing is, it'll be something that don't even take but 12 minutes. There's Dan the man. He said, hey, Brad and Rotten. General for Matt. General for Matt. The Sun card. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The bottom of the deck is the Chariot reversed. So something about your life generally would be bloom where you're planted, because there's opportunities or something that's going to be illuminated to you about where you can either make better use of your money or your time, because Pentacles can be money or time. Thank you, Debbie. You'll be next, baby. So Pentacles could be your money or your time, Matt. Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Sun. The Chariot reverse says it's already in your reality, whatever this is. So if it's a new idea you have, do it, because it could help you manage your time better, or make more money, or manage what money you do have better, like your resources in your 3D world being managed better. Something's illuminated to you if you maybe brain dump in a journal if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, or just keep thinking of ideas until something comes up, because this is something that's already in your world right now as we speak. The Chariot reversed. So I don't know what that could be, but it's something that's like illuminated to you if you maybe meditate or brain dump into a journal or look for opportunities around you, whatever this is. So there you go, man. Dan, how's your day going? And Debbie, you can post your question, baby. I love Debbie's dog. Y'all, look at Debbie's dog in the profile picture. I want to hug that dog. Y'all need to look at Debbie's dog. I need that dog. Me and my daughter was looking at it the other night because Debbie had commented on my channel about them candles, and we saw her little profile picture, and I'm like, Emmy, look at this dog. You're very welcome, Matt. Thank you for coming in. That dog's so cute. Ann say she wants some tequila. Oh no, I'm gonna be praying for her, Dan. Y'all say a prayer for Dan's wife. Yes, Alex, you sure can.
Is this the wrong moment to say that Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon is so fun?
That's a cartoon, man. Emily said Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon is fine. Hey, citizen. Oh no, Dan, that'd make anybody have a bad day. She had to get like an exam, or the what is that thing? Like a mammogram or something. I'm trying to apply for something. You mentioned it will be slow, but it's happening behind the scenes. I received a curveball of additional information they need. After that, do you think I'm getting closer to the end? It's been a long process. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the energy around what this thing is and then tell you what comes out, okay? All right. Here, well, you're welcome, Debbie. Thank you. We'll use this one. I like this one. The Everyday Witch. 5 shuffles. They gave her raspberries under her. Oh, my Lord. Look like they could come up. They have so much technology now. Looks like they could come up with something a little bit better option. Dan's wife had to have a mammogram where they mash you.
What's a mammogram?
They are basically checking your boobs for like lumps and stuff, and they have this machine and it mashes you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Oh,
I remember when my mama had to do it too.
that hurt.
Me and Emmy went to the doctor with her that day. Ooh, that just flipped right out. I wish you could have seen it. 4 of Pentacles. So this comes out first in like the answer position, Debbie. So don't give up. It's not going to move like lightning speed, but there's no reason to let go of the outcome you desire. Keep the outcome you desire in your inner world because Four of Pentacles, just hold fast, hold strong. Don't like try to release it or let it go. You're on to something that's going to come to pass with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can be annoying sometimes because we have to be careful with how we spend our resources, whether it's time or money. And we kind of just have to plan it out really good if we want to be successful. But at the same time, don't give up hope or think it's not going to happen, because the Four of Pentacles would say, yes, it is. All right, what else for Debbie? What else for Debbie? The King of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords. The Empress in the upright. The Justice in the upright. The Knight of Wands in the upright. The Hangman in the upright. And the Seven of Wands. The underlying energy is the Hermit. So your answer is yes. You're going to get what you want with the Empress and the Justice card. That's like a double yes. Absolutely yes. There's one energy in here that's difficult to deal with. And it's this King of Swords reversed. I don't know if it's a woman, a man, or just the process of what you're going through in general. Don't let this energy rub off on you and make you bitter or sour because you're having to deal with whatever this is. Just come at it as a Page of Swords would. This is a very innocent energy, but at the same time, you do your homework. This is the student of the tarot, right? So do your homework to the best of your ability, and what you want will happen. Make sure you don't give up. Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is about standing fast in your inner knowing that this is going to happen. There may be some more waiting left because the Hangman is here. But when it finally does move, whatever step you need to get to where it kind of moves, it could be sudden and quite unexpected with the Knight of Wands. But the thing is, at the end, you're going to be the Empress. She gets her whatever it is she's wanting, you know. She's abundant. And she's become a new version of herself in the process of making this thing happen. Because it's developed patience within you. It's developed your endurance as a person. And like I said, whatever this King of Swords reversed energy is, whether it's the process you're going through, whether it's another person in your reality you're having to deal with, just try not to let it rub off on you. Try to like look at it from a bird's eye view when you're dealing with this energy. And if this resonates, you'll know whenever you come across this energy, it'll stand out to you. Because your first reaction is probably going to be triggered, pissed off, angry when dealing with them. Because they easily can get you going. The King of Swords reversed can be an asshole, right? So it can easily get you off your equilibrium, so to speak. You go, girl. I got my orange one burning too. We'll burn both of them. But take the higher path with the Hermit card. Take the path of wisdom when you're dealing with this King of Swords. Be as the Hermit and the Page of Swords would be, and you'll be fine. It's still a little bit of waiting because the Hangman is here, but I feel like once it happens, it's going to kind of be a little bit sudden, and you're going to be like, wow, there it is, you know. It's going to be like it's not here, and then, wow, that step is going to happen, and it will be here with the Knight of Wands. And the Justice and the Empress. So whatever work you're putting into it, the patience you're having to have, the steps that you're having to go through, it's going to be worth it in the end. Justice and Empress. Just keep your inner knowing. Don't ever let go of that. Four of Pentacles. All right, good. Thank you, Debbie. And good luck to you. I hope it pops out soon. I know how it is when you're waiting on something. Like when I was trying to move in here, we started the process in like February, and we kept having to fill out this paper and get this permit and call these people and get this survey done, and then call these other people and get this checked, have the land approved, get the water hooked up, get the electricity. It literally took like 4 or 5 months of doing that. And I thought we wasn't never going to get to move. We finally moved June 6th, 2024. So it was 666 because 24 breaks down to a 6. That's how I remember it. So in my mind, I'm like, yep, that's the number of man or human, right? So it tested me beyond measure, 666, but I finally got it. The most important part about creating an outcome you desire is not letting go of that inner knowing, no matter what you see in your reality. There's this guy that I listen to sometimes on YouTube, and I only like to listen to the ones that have a story of them being in a shit circumstance, and then they create a desirable life. So I know they have, like, they practice what they preach, and he always says, deny, choose, and be. And it sounds easy, but it's a lot harder when you're actually having to practice it while stuff's coming at you that you don't like or that you don't desire. Freaking deny, choose, be. Who was hurt? Hey, Firespawn. I just saw you popped up. Now it done got hot. I'm going to cut the air on, y'all. All right, Green Ash, I'm fixing to do you. Hold on 1 second. All right. Do you want to give me an idea of like what you mean, Green Ash? You don't have to, but well, happy birthday to you, Firespawn. She said her birthday just passed on the 15th, so you 2 days into it. Emmy's singing happy birthday to you back there. You're welcome. So you a Taurus. My son's birthday's on the 26th. Last thing, you mentioned you like my dog. Her name is Jenny. She's a rescue and brings me joy every single day. Emmy, do you remember the little dog with the little collar thing on? And it was the lady talking about the candles the other night. Remember we kind of looked like Kirk?
Remember our song? How do you remember?
It looks like the Taco Bell dog. It looked like a girl Kirk. Anyway, her name is Jenny. That's why I'm asking. Oh, you're an Aries, so maybe, okay. But you have a Taurus rising. The reason why I'm saying it looks like a Kirk is because there's this dog. He lives like 2 houses down from us. And it looks just like your dog, but it's a boy. And he be coming down here right when I get off work. There's like a fence between us. And when I'm pulling up in my yard, he's just running fast as he can. And then he comes up here and Emily will feed him. And he just loves us so good. And then he'll go back home. And then he'll literally just come back again around the same time when I get off work. It's hilarious. He just act like he knew us. Yes, they feisty. There was this big dog on the other neighbor's yard. And Kirk, we named him Kirk. That's really not his name. We don't know what his name truly is. But Kirk was in the yard, right? And this big dog, huge dog, coming over here, like playing in the grass, minding his business. And Kirk be like growling. Kirk is this tall. And he be acting like he's about to beat somebody up. Like, bruh, you ain't finna beat nobody up. Sit down, Kirk. Yeah, they are very feisty. If them dogs had big bodies, they would beat everybody up. And you just can't help but love them. Yes, that little ass dog, he's like, eh. I'm like, Kirk, you about to get me and you both beat up. Ann said that sounds like her friend's ex, a little Taco Bell dog. All right, green ash, 3 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups reversed. So to answer your question, if your situation is going to improve, yes, but it's going to take patience and slow and steady building of your foundation, because the 3 of Pentacles is here. And there's only one person in this 3 of Pentacles card, but it's like he's driving a nail or something. He's doing the work, right? And this is about your foundation. The 5 of Cups reversed is here because you are going to improve your emotional well-being or your state of being. But it's going to just take time and persistence and patience with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, basically. But the answer is yes. So it's given Tom and Jerry, she said. All right, Michelle Henley, will I hear from my friend Ryan soon? You're welcome, Green Ash. Pick you one thing at the time to work on and like do your best to master it, no matter how small it may seem. That's just start where you can. Do what you can with what you got where you are. And I promise you, you'll get further than you think you will. All right. Will Michelle hear from her friend Ryan soon? The Moon card. The Moon is like an unknown, so let's see what else comes out. You're welcome, Green Ash. King of Swords reversed. No, I feel like you will eventually hear from him. The Death is reversed, so eventually you will, but not soon because the Moon is here with the King of Swords in the reverse. All right. Alex, am I making the right choice by moving to San Antonio, Texas? Hey, Butterfly. Is Alex making the right choice by moving to San Antonio, Texas soon? 9 of Swords and the Magician. So the Magician would say yes, but just know that you're going to have a lot of anxiety and you're going to be uncomfortable when you do it. But that doesn't mean you made the wrong choice. It just means you're out of your comfort zone. Since the Magician is upright, you will discover a lot of positive things from moving there. You will, maybe like 6 months in, a year in, you'll look back and you'll be able to identify a lot of positive things about moving to Texas with the Magician. But the 9 of Swords is here to say, yeah, you're going to be nervous, you're going to be uncomfortable, but right, that means you'll grow. So it's going to be positive, but it may not be a positive experience in the beginning. It may not feel that good, but it'll be for your highest good. All right, Fire Spawn. Is my soulmate connection with Sam going in the right path? Me too, Alex. It's so easy to get caught up in your comfort zone. Like, I do it to myself all the time. It's just part of being a human. You're very welcome, Alex. All right, Fire Spawn. Is your soulmate connection with Sam going on the right path? Is your connection with Sam going in the right path? Thank you, butterfly. Yeah, my Wolfie blankie is definitely part of my comfort zone, Dan. I be looking forward to that thing every day. Yep, I still live in my hometown, so I understand. Ace of Swords, Six of Swords reversed. So this to me is saying, yes, it's on the right path. Whatever, if you believe in this, you may not, but I do, so that's why I'm going to say it, Firespawn. Whatever you and this person wanted to learn from each other on the planet before you came into a body, I feel like that hasn't completely happened or fulfilled itself yet. So there's something you and them will learn from each other, or some sort of agreement that you had before you came to the planet. So you're on the right path. This was planned before you came into these bodies. And Six of Swords reversed. It hasn't unfolded completely yet. So it is the right path. Okay. You're welcome, Firespawn. All right, Butterfly A. In the last read, you said me or JD would be too afraid of romance. Is it JD that would be too afraid? So is JD afraid of romance? Let's see. She said yes, it's still unfolding. And I also love that blanket that Ilda sent me for my birthday last year, the Gilmore Girls blanket. That thing is big enough to cover my whole entire bed. And I be loving that thing. I'm a blanket girl. I'm all about some comfort. Pajamas and blankets make me happy. I should show it to y'all on here. My Gilmore Girl blanket. It's like my favorite TV show. Ilda's sweet. I hadn't been seeing her lately. Thank you, Ann. Have y'all seen Ilda in Mark's room? All right. Is JD too afraid of romance with Butterfly? Six of Wands. Four of Wands reversed. 10 of Pentacles. So this person definitely wants your attention, Butterfly. But the thing, whenever you say romance, I don't know if you mean this, but the thing that's like a blockage here is this person committing to an actual commitment, doing the work on a commitment, because the Four of Wands is reversed with the 10 of Pentacles. So they definitely are comfortable with you giving them attention or them showing you attention. I don't see actually fear for the romance unless it's talking about an actual committed relationship. There is something like a blockage for that. I don't know if they need to mature more. Like they're not ready for a commitment with not just you but anybody, but there's something blocking it. Four of Wands reversed. It's like that opportunity or that doorway isn't open. But when it comes to lighthearted, surface level attention from each other, they're good with that, but I don't know about going further than that. For whatever reason, there's a blockage. You said you seen her 2.5 weeks ago. I think she works funny hours too. So then we don't see her for a while. I don't know. That's crazy you live in New Orleans, Alex. They be having all them haunted houses. You welcome, Butterfly. I don't even know, Dan, if she's, I know that she does like art and stuff. Yes, and you can have an energy check. I just don't know if that's like a side hustle thing or if that's her full-time job. Because I think she has some kind of work where she works like night shifts sometimes. That sounds interesting, Alex, but I don't know what that means. Your Neptune IC line. Maybe that's what it is, Dan. You be knowing about stuff, so you're probably right. I think she does work like late hours sometimes. That would make sense if she does her own business. She has to work like a bunch of crazy hours. He said not pot dinners. Energy check for Anne. I loved Louisiana, not them New Orleans voodoo shops. They creep the shit out of me. Do you be going in the voodoo shops, Alex? When a city falls on your Neptune line in astrology, astrocartography, it means that the energy of Neptune is emphasized in that location. Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusions, spirituality, creativity, compassion, mysticism, and escapism, but also confusion, deception, and lack of clarity. That is so freaking interesting. And said, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no. Dan say he can't shit. You've been in one before? Dan done said he can't shit. And Alex say never again. Well, I'm going to take y'all's word because I don't like nothing that be scary. I don't like no scary stuff. I'm too chicken for that. Dan basically said he can't shit. That's a serious predicament. Six of Pentacles reversed and the Hangman came out sideways, so I'm putting it back. What is this? Is like an imbalanced energy exchange. It could be you just holding back your energy in general from most people, except for your inner circle. Six of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands. Page of Cups reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Yes. So you'd be the feminine in this energy, Anne. And then here's a masculine energy in the upright. So you're the Queen of Wands reversed because you're holding back your energy. Unless it's swapped, because men and women can be the opposite. You could be the King of Wands and they could be the Queen, honestly. But it feels like to me, this is you holding your energy back. But all that does is make some energy outside of you want to come toward you more. So if there's anybody that, even if it's just a friend or something that you hold your energy back from, Page of Cups reversed, it's just going to make them want to come towards you more. Unless this is someone that you're going towards and they're holding their energy back from you. But if I'm looking at it as you're the Queen of Wands, This person would be the King of Wands. It's like a match. The people I've dealt with are equivalent to them shops. You are holding back. Then that's you. Here you go. It's kind of like fanning the fire with the King of Wands in the upright. This person, it's like intriguing to them or pulling them in, even if you don't mean to. But there ain't much you can do about that. Then you're definitely the Queen of Wands reversed if you're not interested. Because they is interested. Y'all funny. Oh, Alex said get you some Miralax, Dan.
What?
Emily said, what? It's because Dan needs a movement.
Okay, quit talking. Just quit.
Pure heart. Does JP want to take me out on a date? Ooh, that's scary. Enema. That's too aggressive. Dan, don't take that advice. He said, don't you send me no fiber, Marley. Get you some prunes. Does JP want to take Pure Heart out on a date? We've ultimately ran out of topics, y'all. We up here talking about, you know. Does JP want to take Pure Heart out on a date? Pure Heart, if he does take you on a date, you need to wear blue jeans. Because you know what song started playing in my head? I don't know the name of it, but I'm sure Dan does. It's like, Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Do you know? Y'all know the song? My brain sometimes. Six of Pentacles. Tower reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. So they're not sure that you're interested in them, but they would like to take you out on a date because the Six of Pentacles. Even if they're not saying a date, they want to do something that's like interacting with you like that. So go somewhere with you. Wow, I wore blue jeans last time and he was so happy. Well, the answer is definitely a yes. But they want to know how interested you are in them. You know the energy of you saying, does he want to take you on a date? Well, that's the way they are too. They want to know, well, how interested are you in them? Queen of Wands reversed. But yes, they do. They want to interact with you in some sort of way. Do things with you. Go somewhere with you. Some sort of energy exchange. She says she don't wear them blue jeans. Well, he likes them blue jeans. Mama thinks Mickey Gilly blue jeans. I think it's Conway Twitty. She can't help it if she's made that way. What is the rest of it? She's not to blame when they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. All the girl can't help it. Down at the corner, by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she walks by. You're welcome, Pure Heart. She got on her Daisy Dukes. And got on her Daisy Dukes. Did your dad have that in his cassette collection, Em? Yes, probably. I know he had David Allan Coe, Hank Williams Jr., Jimi Hendrix, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. These are cassettes I remember as a child he would play. And me and my cousin would just sing them, and we'd rollerblade and have it, and we'd go get his cassettes out of his case and go put them in our little boom box, and we'd rollerblade and play his music. Ann said she didn't want to call it Daisy Dukes. Look at that girl with them Daisy Dukes on. I want you to look at them girls with a Daisy Dukes on. Look at them girl with a Daisy Dukes on. They really got it going on. Y'all know that song? That's from my childhood too. Look at that girl with them Daisy Dukes on. I swear sometimes I act drunk and I'm sober as a $2 bill. How'd you know he had a collection, Dan? I guess all dads had a collection, huh? He said, do you want to come over for some shrimp and stir fry in them short bun shorts, Ann? Ann be over there dancing with them Daisy Dukes on. Oh my God. Them are they cut-offs? You know, where they got the little blue jean strings hanging off of them? Because your dad probably 5 or 6 years older than me. My dad was born in 1960. Action said, what in the hell did I walk into? Oh, they not like that. Dove and Peace. Will I meet a man that I connect with if I use a dating app? This ain't nothing to do with the cards, Dove and Peace. I guess I'm old school, but I be scared of dating apps. I know people be meeting folks on there, but just be careful it ain't somebody trying to use you, you know? Let's see, Dove and Peace. Will she meet a man that she can connect with if she uses a dating app? Hermit reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but Spirit is saying with the Nine of Cups reversed that you may connect with at least a few of them that are going to be emotionally codependent. They're going to have a lonely energy about them. And when they do that, that can make them become clingy if you give them a chance at a relationship. So just be mindful that if you do connect with someone like that, it's going to be people with rough past, Six of Cups reversed, and Nine of Cups reversed. They could be emotionally codependent, and that can manifest as someone that's clingy. And then eventually, you don't want that, right? So just don't let them get too close too fast. Make sure you get to know the person first. She said, I hear you. I'm also old school. So you understand. Just look at it as like trying to talk to someone as a friend to get to know them first so you can make sure you figure it out. There you go. Alex has got good advice. All right. Starfall. Is there love coming in for me next month? Starfall. Is there love coming in for you next month? Is there love coming in for Starfall next month? That does make sense, though, what Alex is saying. You are welcome, Dove. Is there love coming in for Starfall next month? 7 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands. I feel like, honestly, if you do have someone that either you're interested in or they show interest in you, it's going to be someone that you don't want to invest in long term. That doesn't mean don't give anybody a chance that shows up next month. I'm just saying most likely whoever it is, it's either going to be a very short-lived connection or someone that's guarded. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, very guarded energy. And you may move on quickly because it's someone that for whatever reason they're going to show you patterns that's going to make you determine it's not something worth investing in long term. When he's in produce and grabs that cucumber, make eye contact. Hey, Christy, how are you, baby? When he grabs the cucumber, you got to make eye contact, huh? Oh my God. What about when he grabs the watermelon or the strawberries or the grapes? Yes, Christy, I am. This dang pollen about to get the best of me. I be trying to tell myself I'm better, which I am better than I was. You're very welcome, Starfall. You just keep being that way. Don't ever accept less than what you know you deserve. 2 honeydew melons and then you're a keeper. Yes, March and April. It gets me every time. March and April. You sure can ask a yes or no. Lay it on me, girl. What I do with my drink? There it is. And it seems like when I go to sleep at night and I wake up in the morning, it sounds worse. And then it gets a little bit better as the day goes on. Does R have feelings for Christy? Does R have feelings for Christy? Ann's romancing the butcher with them Daisy Dukes on. Does R have feelings for Christy? And everybody tells me not to take Benadryl because it makes you too tired. But it's the one that works the best, I swear. Christy says, do y'all say Daisy Dukes or Coochie Cutters? I don't know if I ever heard the Coochie Cutter one, but that's funny as hell. Does R have feelings for Christy? Ann said, you said you weren't going to mention the butcher, Dan. Damn it. 6 of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. I feel like this person's emotionally unavailable. King of Cups reversed. They don't want to move away from you. Let me see if I can get something else. Temperance reversed, yeah. So it's not you. They may have interest in you, but they got their heart closed off. They don't want to be vulnerable. Strength reversed, temperance reversed, and the Sun. But again, they don't want to move away from you. Look at the 2 people in the Sun card. That's kind of like the 2 of Cups energy. but they're emotionally unavailable, damn it. They don't like the idea of being vulnerable, strength reversed. Christy said they call them coochie cutters where she's from. That do sound pretty painful. Look at them girls with the coochie cutters on. Do I see that changing? Let's see. Knight of Swords, High Priestess, Judgment. I see communication picking up between you and them, but opening up and being vulnerable, I still feel like they're going to be holding that inside. High Priestess, Knight of Swords. If the communication isn't really stable right now, I feel like that's going to pick up because the Knight of Swords. But the emotional availability thing, I feel like that's not coming soon because, again, that's something they got to face within themselves. Look at them girls with the coochie cutters on. They really got it going on. I'm never going to forget the name of them shorts. Coochie cutters. Dang. Have y'all been watching all these TikToks where like people are in China and places are like trying to tell everybody in America about how much it actually costs to make this designer stuff and the Lululemon leggings and the Louis Vuitton purses, and they're trying to sell directly for like dirt cheap prices? Coochie cutters at the Coochie Pond. You can come back, Christy. If I'm not on, you can always email me. It's on my community tab. I have 2 or 3 people that they email me for readings, and then you just get like a typed out reading. And that way, also, it is confidential what you tell me as well. It ain't in the live, so. Scaring all the turtles away at Coochie Pond. Yeah, go look on my community tab and it's on there, my email and everything. Hey, new love. I feel you. I have not easy making friends. Is there things I'm doing wrong? People don't stay in my life. First thing, okay, Christy, first thing, new love, if you try to work on yourself a lot of times people won't stay in your life long term because whatever frequency you're on, right? I would be safe to say at least 70% of the people on the planet, and I'm just guessing, I don't know the real number, but just for shits and giggles, we're going to say 70% of the people on the planet, you're good. I'm not worried about your English, but those people stay on the same frequency their entire life. So if you try to change your frequency and do work on yourself and become a better version than you were yesterday, a more evolved version than you once was, you know what I'm saying? Those people will drift away from you and new people will come in. It's not that you have problems making friends or there's anything wrong with you. It's that the new frequencies that you're emitting are no longer a match to those people. So they come in and they leave. And it seems like you never have anybody stick by you long term because they're not climbing the mountain with you. So don't let that get you down. That's actually a sign of growth and evolution on your part. As long as you're not an asshole, if you are, right? But if you really have a good heart and you try to do the best towards people and it seems like nobody stays with you long term in your world, that's the reason. Because they don't want to do the work it takes to evolve. Even if they don't consciously realize that's why, energetically, that's the reason. All right, let me see what your question was. Hey, girl, wake up. Is there things you are doing wrong for people not staying in your life? Let me look and see what comes out. Hey, Monkeys Vendetta, how you doing? It's been a while. I got to get back into the groove. But hopefully I'm back. I hope you've been doing good. All right, new love. Let's see. 7 of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands. 9 of Cups. Rejection is God's protection, honestly. The 9 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Keep doing whatever you're doing in terms of who you are being energetically. Good, I'm glad, Monkeys Vendetta. Because the 7 of Swords reversed is here. Again, if you feel like people float in and out and you can't make those authentic connections, it's because you're doing work on yourself. And whoever these people are, they're not willing to change their frequency with you. So it's not a bad thing. Sometimes we kind of like don't have a lot of people in our circle because it's few and far between that you meet someone that's willing to grow and evolve and be authentically who they are. People are so worried about keeping up with the Joneses and staying on one frequency their whole life. Even if, I'm not saying it's bad, if that's what they choose, that's what they choose. But then if you're trying to grow and climb the mountain, it makes it hard to have long-lasting connections. But 7 of Swords reversed. It's like a protection thing. You're doing just fine. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve it. You deserve connections that are good for you. And if none's coming in right now, it's because the ones that are showing up are not a match because they're not good for you. So it's more of a protecting you kind of thing. Hey, Soul Elf. I feel you, new love. If anything you could possibly do, maybe like get you something you can pour your energy into. A labor of love of some sort, whether it's you like to paint or garden or anything that you can put your energy into. Like for me, I do this channel. That's something I do, right? But something that will make you feel a sense of purpose and peace and happiness, that could help.
I wonder if they have a bass harmonica.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
All right, does RZ miss Soul F? Does RZ miss Soul F? You're welcome, new love. Yes, get you a journal. Anytime you ever want to just pour it out to someone and you don't have nobody, get you a journal. I love a journal. Yo, 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 it's Marky Mark's Tarot. How you doing, Mark? I hope you had a good day. I'm trying to get back into the swing over here, going 2 days in a row. You better write it down. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to be more accountable. Tax season's gone. I got to get my life together. He said, it's about damn time. He been holding it down by himself. All right, does RZ miss Soul F? Yeah, they've been shit talking and I've been shit talking with them. We done talked about Daisy Dukes. And then Christy said that's called coochie cutters. And then Ann said that people wearing the coochie cutters at Coochie Pond is going to scare the turtles away. Three of Swords reversed. The Justice card and the Seven of Wands. So this person is still guarded towards you, but internally they would like to make something right with you or balance something out with you, Soul F. Three of Swords reversed, Justice. So their desire internally about you is to make something right or balance something out. But when it comes to actually doing that, I don't know, because they're guarded with the Seven of Wands. I feel like they could easily be defensive on the outside of them. Like the way they react to you could easily be defensive, but internally, they may not be willing to admit it, but they would like to make something right or balance something out. So, yeah, that could be a form of missing you, wanting to make something right with you. Daisy Duke was Mark's crush, and she's big as F now. Oh my God. You welcome, Soul F. Daisy Duke was Mark's woman, but then she bloated up, so he decided not to have her as a crush no more.
Who blew up Mark?
You know Daisy Duke.
That song, that Daisy Duke's. Wait, hold on. It's like the freaking like. Okay.
Look at them girls with a Daisy Duke song.
Yeah, there's also that one, and there's like a different. Hold on. I don't remember. Wait, no.
How's it
Bro,
go?
I'm stressing. I don't remember the lyrics. Oscar Biddy is on my tongue. It's literally on my tongue right now.
How's it go?
Freaking. I don't even remember. I gotta get back to you on that.
Well, Daisy Duke was this. It was a show. It's called Dukes of Hazzard, and it's from like the 80s or 70s or something.
Duke. That is Dukes of Hazzard. That's a different
No,
name.
Daisy Duke was on the Dukes of Hazzard, girl. I promise.
Fine.
Yeah, she had these little short shorts on.
Is that why they call them Daisy Dukes?
Yeah, Daisy Dukes. That's where the name of the shorts came from. Hey, Haifa. They made a song about her.
So she fine.
Yeah, she's a pretty lady. Well, Mark says she done blew up now, but that used to be his crush.
She blew up?
Like big
I
bag.
thought you meant like somebody exploded her.
No, like she's a big bag,
There
big
were three
bag.
like possible things. One, she got fat. Two, she like got famous. Or three, she just exploded out of nowhere. She just spontaneously combusted or something. Cause like I don't know.
No, her back was loaded up with snacks
did not
and
be
different
talking.
foods.
I'm sorry, that was me.
Squeeze into this tiny shirt. Her big bag had no room.
Like your big bag.
She was on The Young and the Restless for a while. He said, I didn't know
I
that.
don't even watch that.
All right, well, Haifa moved to another apartment. Ann says she rolling. Squeeze into
She's
this
going to the
time.
kitchen. No diabetes. Go back to the kitchen.
Squeeze into this tiny shirt. My big bag has no room.
Season 1 Luke from the Gilmore Girls by Roman Empire. I think about him every day.
Oh, God.
And 4 from Divergent.
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan O'Brien. And it's like a man that is breathing.
All right, well, Haifa moved to another apartment.
Don't damn need a movement.
No, Diabito. Roll back to kitchen. That's what Emmy said. Oh, God. This sweet tea tastes like diabetes. I'm slowly getting back to myself. Yes, that TikTok. Big back, big back, big
He
back.
look like you.
He said he looked like me. Big back, big back, big back, big back. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my
I
big
got
bag
something
has
that darn
no.
song, bro. On Skibidi, I can't. It's literally on my tongue right now.
What is it?
I don't know. It's got something with Daisy Duke in it.
I want you to look at them girls with a Daisy Duke song. That's it.
That ain't. It's a different one
Oh. We making Ann's stomach hurt over there. All right, Haifa. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Wands in the upright. 4 of Wands. So yes, there's going to be commotion, and then the 3 of Cups is at the bottom. So the answer is ultimately yes. You are going to move to another apartment. 4 of Wands could be a house or a new home. It may not even be an apartment. With the 4 of Wands, it could even be like a townhouse or a house you rent or something like that. But the 5 of Wands upright and the 5 of Pentacles reversed says there's going to be obstacles and challenges before it actually happens. But it's nothing you can't overcome. It's just there's going to be obstacles and challenges for you to overcome. And then, yes, you will have a reason to celebrate by making a move. So there you go. We done made Ann's stomach hurt. Oh, you welcome, baby. He said Daisy Duke is the song title.
I know there's another darn one, y'all.
Well, I don't know the other one.
It's talking about some, bro. There's some darn bumps on my tongue.
I told you to put brown Listerine in there.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
Why you don't want to go do it?
I ain't brushed my teeth yet, cuz.
Well, gargle the Listerine, cuz.
I will whenever I brush my teeth, cuz.
I'm glad you had a good laugh, Ann. It's good for the soul.
It's talking about like Daisy Duke's over something like that. Like when you like, okay. So
Mark say it's a strip club song.
how did he
In
know
the
that?
club. In the club.
Oh, I can imagine Mark in a Speedo.
You hear this girl? You hear this girl? He said she think you out there went to the strip club to perform.
That hippo looks like Richard from the Gilmore Girls, but he playing golf.
Yeah, but he's pink.
So?
Y'all, I think I'm going to go because it's 9:14 and I'm old. Marky was dropping them 20s in the club. This was Marky. This was the 20s. Marky was like, in the club. In the club.
I think that he wasn't.
I swear I'm not right in the head.
I think he was getting dropped on him, like the 20s were getting dropped on
Oh,
him.
Marky was performing in the club.
Yeah, he was performing. He wasn't. He's talking about something. I'm dropping.
He's laughing at you.
No, he's like performing. He's doing the performing.
He doing the performing.
He ain't
doing the lasso over his head.
He's like, yeah, I was the man and I gave him the 20s, but he's trying to cover it up. He lying.
He done admitted he was a pole stripper.
That's a sign of the police. Old school baby. I told y'all.
With the red Speedos.
Oh. Red is not your color, Mark. You need to get some blue ones.
Oh, blue's your color, Mark, not red, she said. Mm-hmm. All right. I love y'all, and I'm going to go. I ain't got no sense. I probably should delete the live so I won't make this digital footprint permanent, but who cares?
You're not going to
And Dan worked at Chuck and Dale's.
What's that?
Chippendales.
Ain't that
Chippendales. That's the man stripper place.
I thought that was them squirrels.
Blue was on Friday night.
Oh, okay. Do purple on Wednesdays. But I thought that Chippendale was them two squirrels from the Disney Channel.
That's a cartoon, but the Chippendales is also a man's stripper club.
I want to go there for my birthday.
Girl, she talking about she want to go there for her birthday. I'm finna fall out.
You gonna be going too?
No, I ain't.
In the club. In the club.
Oh my God. It's Husky Boy Strippers. the Chippendales.
They gonna like throw me on the ground.
Go back to
manhandle me.
Come on, Diabeto.
Like husky, like muscular or like fat.
Like big back, big back.
So they're fat.
Okay.
You know what?
I love y'all.
I don't care.
I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all got to come hang out with me. Tomorrow's Friday night. We got to do it right. We're going to go live for like 3-4 hours, okay?
6-7 hours.
We're going to try. We're going to try to go live for like a long time like we did back in the day. All right. I hope y'all have a good night. If Marky go live and it ain't too late, me not having one eye open, I'm going to go over there and listen to him. All right. Good night. I love y'all, okay? Okay, bye. Okay, I'm coming over there, Mark. All right, bye, y'all.